All right, you guys, listen, if you love golf, warm weather, and beautiful views, St. George is the place to be. My name's Cameron Cornish, your #1 real estate agent in St. George, and welcome to my newest series called On the Green, where I get to showcase some of the top golf courses in all of St. George. What most people don't know is that this city is one of the best hidden gems for golf lovers around the United States. And so I'm going to show you how these courses connect to some of the best neighborhoods, communities, and lifestyle activities that our city has to offer. Today we are in Coral Canyon. Let's do it together. This is Living in STG. Let's do it. All right, for those who don't know, Coral Canyon is in Washington, Utah, and here's kind of a map to show you exactly where we're at so you can kind of get your bearings, but it's pretty much right in between Washington Parkway exit and the Hurricane exit. You kind of act as the bridge right there. To the left, you have Siena Hills, which we're going to cover a little bit today, and then the right is the Coral Canyon area. But before we get into talking about the neighborhoods, let's talk about this amazing golf course. Originally designed by Keith Foster, he's the golf architect that really kind of designed this entire golf course. And I would say there's 3 signature holes that stand out to most people. Hole 1, there's a really cool, like super dramatic downhill par 4 that drops about 100 yards before climbing back up. So a lot of people really like that. Hole 6 and hole 18 are definitely highlights as well of this golf course right here. And back in 2020, under Z Golf Management, there were some major renovations that took place, including new bunkers, irrigation upgrades, new cart paths. Also, don't forget to check out the on-site Bistro 72. That's the Coral Canyon Grill. It's kind of like a Southwestern-inspired scenic setting inside of Coral Canyon. So just altogether, an amazing golf course. Make sure if you're into golf, you got to go check this course out. All right, you guys, next up, I'm going to take you over to Siena Hills. Like I mentioned before, it's on the left side of this map right here. And before we head up into Coral Canyon, I just want to show you some cool things that Ivory Homes has going on right now. So they actually have a couple other communities in Siena Hills. This is Paseos. They got that water slide right there. Really great amenities. And there's actually some pre-owned homes for sale in there right there. These are all zone nightly rentals, by the way. But I want to show you guys Sendira over here. So they got some construction going on. They got a model home available. And they got some pretty good amenities in here as well. The reason I wanted to show you these homes is because they're starting in the 400s, which is kind of rare here in St. George. Anything that's vacation rental or income producing is usually sold at quite a bit of premium. So I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of these homes in here in Siena Hills. Let's go over to Coral Canyon though. I'm going to take you guys up to Solace. Now, before we start talking about the real estate within this community, I want to highlight the amenities that they just finished a few months back. And it's equipped with a pool. There's some fire pits outside as well, a full-on fitness center on the inside, as well as pickleball and bocce ball courts. Now, the cool thing about this community is it connects to all the trail systems within Coral Canyon. So that's another big thing. Now, as you can see, this was taken about 2 years ago before they really started going vertical on the real estate out here. And you can just see the amazing views. Now, there's still some rim lots available for you guys to build on. Obviously, those are going to be at a premium, but they have about 8 different floor plans available for you guys to look at. They're starting really like in the low 500s, and I've seen some of these homes, especially on the rim here, sell for 1.2, 1.3, right, when you start to add up all the costs to build. Now they can build just a basic model for you, or you can get the one with all the upgrades, which Coal West does a great job on their upgrades, right? They do some really good quality finished work, which I'm always impressed by. I encourage you, definitely, if you are interested in this community, check out some of the model homes that they have available. They have their biggest floor plan available, which is the Orion floor plan. It's about 3,800 square feet. Then they also have their smallest, which is the Highland. This is actually the one that we're looking at right now. And there's the Highland and the Basin. They're about 2,200 square feet. So, you had a good range within this community right here to really be able to choose exactly what you want. And if you're looking at a price range, right, as long as you're above 500, there are some really good options for you to choose from within this community alone. Now, as I was doing some research on this community for this video in particular, I noticed that they're doing something really special right now within this community, and it's kind of rare. So what they're offering as far as you using one of their preferred lenders is a 3.4 interest rate, which we all know right now, if you're getting financed, man, it's kind of crazy as far as where interest rates are. So that's another really, really great option. Or there's also the option to get about a $40,000 incentive from them as well to really get you into one of these homes. So again, you guys, Solace, Coal West community, it's at the very top of Coral Canyon with some amazing views. Make sure you guys check it out. All right, before we move on to the last community I'm going to highlight for you guys in Coral Canyon, we got to talk about Heritage Park. This is just one of the parks that sits within this 2,600 acre master plan community known as Coral Canyon. And they've done a really good job keeping this park super clean. That's one of the biggest compliments that this park really receives. But it has multiple playgrounds for different age groups. There's a group pavilion with some covered picnic tables as well, and some sports facilities. They got basketball hoops, sand volleyball courts, baseball diamond, and they even have some soccer goals as well. One of the cool things about this park again is that it connects to all of the trails inside of Coral Canyon, so it's a really good park to go to and hang out at. Another one that deserves a shout out is Razor Ridge Park, which is right outside of Coral Canyon. The reason being is because they keep it pretty stocked with trout and largemouth bass. And if you know anything about me, I love fishing more than I love golfing, to be honest with you. So I've been known to bring a fishing pole with me on some golf courses. Okay, don't tell anybody. That's a topic for another day. Okay, last community I'm going to take you guys to is called Burke's Springs, and this is up the north side of Coral Canyon right here, and there's a lot of different lots available. You got custom home builders out here as well, and even some track home builders that have bought some lots and built a couple homes within a couple of these neighborhoods. But this is the home I really wanted to highlight for you guys, built by Dream Tech LLC. I am blown away by the craftsmanship inside of this home right here, and 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, about 2,800 square feet. And it just combines the perfect amount of comfort, efficiency, and this modern style right here. It's not your typical cookie cutter kind of St. George style home. Each bedroom super thought out. They are designed with their own accent walls, private bathroom, and walk-in closet. Now, the cool thing about this house is that 2 of the bedrooms function as a private casita, featuring separate interior and exterior entrances, so that's important. Each casita includes a built-in kitchenette complete with a sink, countertop, and space for, you know, anything that you guys need there as well. Cabinetry for storage. As I walked around this house, man, I really was blown away by some of the stuff that they did inside of this home right here. Definitely worth the price point. They currently have it listed at $1 million. And so this is another home for you guys to consider right here. Super private backyard as well, with a really cool back patio area lined with AstroTurf for really easy upkeep. There you guys have it, Burke Springs, Dream Tech LLC. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my newest series called On the Green, where we go over some of the best golf course lifestyle living here in St. George, but more importantly, how they connect to some of the best communities and neighborhoods that our city has to offer. I'm excited to show you guys more videos just like this. So hey, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, do me a favor, reach out to me. I would love to learn more about what you're looking for and what your plans are as far as moving to St. George and making this amazing city your home. And especially if it has to do with golf, let me know, because that's one thing we might have in common. Again, my name's Cameron Cornish. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.